Hi everyone, so I'm here to do another video, and this is with my silicone, full body silicone one-piece poured Silicone Boy by Claire Taylor. He was molded into clay, poured into silicone, and sold as a blank kit Sage, and I named him Roman, and he was sent off to be painted and rooted by someone else, and I got him on the secondary market in the Claire Taylor silicone dolls, and he is the marshmallowy soft silicone. And so I'm going to lift him up so you guys can see him a little bit better. So you guys can see this beautiful boy by Claire Taylor. He's a very soft and squishy boy. Let's take his passy out for a second. So here he is. He's got this gorgeous... I got to straighten out my leg, you guys. He's got gorgeous blonde hair, a lot of it. He's got very gorgeous blonde hair, and he has a tongue, gum, and uvula in his mouth. Tongue, gums, and uvula. And he is poured in this very soft, marshmallowy soft silicone. So I'm going to pick him up. And he is very soft and squishy, like I said. And a pretty sized boy. He's a newborn size, but he's a big newborn, put it that way. And so I don't usually brush their hair because his is so detailed. I mean, he is such a detailed boy. And very soft. And what I mean by very soft and squishy, if I was to squeeze his cheeks, he is that soft. There's his tongue, gums, uvula back there, and his gums. He's got these beautiful, beautiful lips, beautiful nose, all this beautiful blonde hair where you can't even see where they put the needle in his head. Watch. He has such soft blonde hair, tons of it, a ton of hair, and I want to keep it that way. He's in the same condition as what I got him, and he's very soft. He's got all these rolls on his legs. If I could bring this down to show you his fat, chubby legs. Here's this one leg. So it's fat and chubby. Fat and chubby. He's got fat, chubby legs. Very soft and squishy. Where he literally bends like this because he's so soft and squishy. He's got those rolls in between his legs. And he is very soft where you can put him just like that because he's so soft and squishy. And that is my beautiful boy, and those are the rolls in his legs. If I can show you his rolls. You see those rolls? Look at those chubby rolls in between his legs. He's just got very chubby legs. And I have these soft blankets for his hair to protect his hair since I'm moving him around. And then I put this lion outfit on him. I think it looks so adorable with the lion socks. And I'm going to do a feeding with Roman today. And so what I use for my silicone. I do have 2 wet and drinks. He's not a wet and drink. But I do have 2 wet and drink silicone babies, and one day I'll come on for a video with a wet and drink. Probably Annabella. I have a boy and a girl wet and drink. And I can feed them formula. This is real formula. And I have distilled water on my bed. I already made a bottle for him. So this is my Playtex nurser bottle. And the nipple is sealed, so he's not really going to be drinking any of this. If you guys can see that the nipple is sealed. And what I use for my for sealing my nipples on my bottles is I use this clear silicone glue. And it dries really fast, and then it comes with this little tube that you stick down in the bottle, and you can put the silicone in there, and it dries really fast. But the thing is when you do it, when you do seal your nipples, you'll have to clean this part out, because the glue will stay inside here if you don't clean it out. Which I've done that, and I did a video, I think the day before yesterday. And this is a rubbery type of glue. So it's really nice. It's waterproof. And yeah, I'm getting this rubbery stuff on me. And I cleaned it out, so I hope you guys can see through that. There we go. And it's very rubbery, just like this lubrication personal gel that I use for my nipples. Well, I don't use this anymore. I use this kind. It's a liquid so that it doesn't rip or tear their mouths when I'm putting passies or bottles in their mouth. And it won't rub the paint off. And so I'm going to get started with this feeding. And I already made his bottle out of the formula. And I already used the distilled water, which I don't know why I used distilled water to make these, because I can use regular water, because he's really not getting this. It's just for role play. But I'm wasting my distilled water, but I don't use my wet and drinks that often. I do, but I don't. So I just do it when I'm role playing. Oh boy, 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 boy. This really pours out of here. I mean, this one has a big hole in it. And it runs out so fast. And I still have some on my finger, if you guys can see that. So I just need a little bit. And I'm going to put it over the nipple, wipe my hand off with a piece of Kleenex. And now I can go ahead and feed Roman. And that's just so that it don't take his paint off of inside his mouth. The bottle will glide in. So I just pinch his cheeks just like that, so I can get the nipple going into his mouth, and it slides right in there. And then I'm going to bring him closer up to you guys so you guys can see that the nipple is in his mouth. There we go. Can you see that the nipple's in his mouth? And then now we're going to feed him. He's a hungry boy. His nose goes flat because his face is so soft and squishy. Like, it's so soft and squishy that sometimes his face smashes him when I'm feeding him. So I don't try to move the bottle in his mouth. I just like setting it there, like it looks like he's drinking, instead of me moving the bottle, because if I do it, his mouth, see how that smashes his mouth, and I don't like that. So I just do it like this and hold the bottle. And this is a big Playtex bottle. So if you guys, I hope you guys are all having a great and wonderful day. I am. And Tuesday we had quite a bit of company, and I got to see my great nephews for the first time in a year and a half or so. And they had a blast down at the beach because we live on a lake. And of course, we had food, and the boys played really nicely, and we just had a really good time. And it was so nice to see them, and they still remembered me because it had been so long. And she has a year-old, so we saw him when he was first born. We did have masks, and we did wear gloves and stuff when we first saw him as a newborn. And now he's a year old, a year and a half. And so we got together at her house for a very short visit so we could see Garrett and then Grant and then my other niece's son is Justin. And so yeah, the boys played along really nicely. They played in the sand and built sand castles and things like that. And it was so, what do you got on your lip? Yeah, gotta get that off, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna put his passy, since he already has the stuff on. I'm just gonna put his passy in because it's so much easier to put his passy in. And they do slide very easily into their mouth with that type of lube, instead of getting all the gulk, because it's like rubber, so you have to clean it out with a Q-tip. Not a Q-tip. Q-tip. Okay, so Mama's gonna set him up here, and so I gotta stretch out my legs, you guys, because my leg is really, this leg, with all this rain and stuff, it's really killing me really badly. And again, it's hard for me to walk on it, and that lube is so slippery that his passy comes out so easily out of his mouth because he does have an open mouth. And Mama's going to put him up to Mama's chest and burp him. And I don't want his material touching me, so I always have a blanket to where I can put my baby up on my chest. And then I'm going to hold him and burp him. So yeah, it was a wonderful day. And he is so soft and squishy, he just molds to my body. And I just love my Claire Taylor silicones. And all my silicone dolls that I have from Claire are full body silicones. And yeah, so if there's any suggestions that you guys have for me for one of my videos, you could always say what you would like to see, like a feeding or a changing or something like that. Whatever, like sealing bottles, or how I powder. Well, I only powder my babies twice a year, and maybe not even that. Sometimes only once a year, just to get the stickiness off of them. And I use just matte. So that's only once a year for that. Because my babies don't need it because of the matting powder. It makes them so soft and smooth for days and days and days. So yeah, that's one thing you don't want to do when you have silicones, is powder them every single day. It's not good for their silicone. And there's only one silicone that I will let me put this up so you guys can see me while I'm talking. There's only one silicone baby. This baby, no. Annie, Zoe, and my other silicone babies, there's only one baby that I will bathe which I will do a bathing. And he is an older, firmer silicone who never gets any bubbles or loses his paint or pilling or anything like that. I will bathe him. He's the only one. This one out of the question. And all my other babies. I don't bathe though. Because this baby will get bubbles. He will pill. He will, his paint will come off, and that's the reason why I never bathe these high-end silicones that I have in my collection. And you will see them in my videos because I will show one each one. I can only get one baby at a time out, and to, you know, show you guys. But they never get bathed. Only my one silicone who's a firmer. He's 2013 or 2015, and he is very firm, very lightly painted. He never gets any bubbles, no pilling, nothing. He is a boo-boo baby that I got. He was my first silicone that I ever got. And that's the reason why I wanted to get him, is because I wanted to see what it was like to bathe him and have that bonding. And I feed him bottles, and he's not a drinking wet or anything like that, but he'll take a bottle like he does. And he's not a drinking wet either. And so he's the only one that I'll bathe. My other high-end silicones, I do not put in water. But they're very nice to have. I cannot dress them every single day because the rubbing and the friction of the clothes going on and off, their hair, stuff, you only want to dress them every once in a while. So that's why you see me doing more of my reborns, because I can dress them as much as I want. Where silicone, you know, the chances are if you dress them every single day, you're going to get some type of rubbing, and it's gonna rub their paint off. So that's the reason why I don't do my silicones every day. I change them probably once every 2 to 3 months. So and they stay in the outfit for that long because I just don't do that. I will hold them and on and off camera, but I just don't change them. And I'll do feedings with them on and off camera. So this little boy, he's so content with Mama. Look at that crazy boy. Mama loves him so much. And I am a doll lover, you guys. Look at how he molds into me, because he's so soft with his silicone. And I just absolutely love this boy. I have been so blessed to have Claire Taylor's dolls in my collection. The 3 high-end silicones that I have. I am so blessed. God blessed me so well with these babies. And, yeah. I shouldn't have my neck rubbing on his hair. Yeah, that's not a good idea, is it, Roman? See how that passy just comes right out of his mouth? Because that lube is so slippery, it won't stay in his mouth. Look at... I put this boy down, and look at this leg. Look at it's all the way up under him. So Mama's got to bring it out. And there he is, you guys. And he wanted to say hi to his aunties and uncles. Yeah, he might just say, mwah, mwah. Hi, aunties and uncles. Yeah, this passy won't stay in his mouth because of the lube, and it's dried up now. So I'm not even going to try to attempt to put that in because I don't want to put no more lube on the passy. But anyways, this is my little blessing baby that Mama just loves so much. And there he is. And I hope you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to get notifications whenever I do a video, push the bell button twice. You'll get notifications whenever I do a video. And share with your friends. Yeah, you always turn your head this way, don't you, darling? Yes, he always turns his head this way. Yes, he does. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed day. And yeah. And I hope you like seeing my Claire Taylor Silicone Boy by Claire Taylor. And you can find Claire Taylor on Facebook. And he just automatically rolls his head down this way. I don't know why. I try to get him to sit up like that so people can see his beautiful face. But he moves his head automatically. That is how soft and silky this boy is, and how he just absolutely moves his head all by himself. And it will stay there if I lay him down. But I only have so many minutes on my phone, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to get notifications whenever I do a video, push the bell button twice. You'll get notifications whenever I do a video. Love you guys. Love all my subscribers. Thanks for my new subscriber. Welcome to my channel, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.